and they're really creepy to say the least, and this video is pretty shocking, but it's also pretty amazing how this woman was able to fight off her attacker. And what's even more concerning is what it said in the affidavits for these two incidents. Afterwards, it said that he admitted to detectives that he would have sexually assaulted both women had they not fought him off. Now, thankfully, he is behind bars. He's 25-year-old Xavier Thomas Jones. He's being held without bond because of the assault on a woman in their apartment complex gym. This happened in Carrollwood about 3 weeks ago. Nishali Alma says that she didn't think much of when she heard a knock at her apartment gym's door because the guy at the door, she'd seen him working out there before and really never had an issue. But just a few minutes after letting him in, Thomas Jones did something really bizarre. He walked up to her, Nishali says, didn't even say a word, and tried grabbing her by the waist. Well, she pushed him away, yelled at him to back off, tried running away, even had some gym equipment, got those in between him to create some more separation, started to try to dial 911. He was trying to grab her phone, kept coming at her. Eventually, they end up on the other side of the gym. He would not stop, and that's when the attack escalated, became violent, and he was trying to take her to the ground. Nishali just kept throwing several punches, even striking him with her phone. Eventually, he was able to tackle her. It appeared to have her pinned on the ground for a few seconds, but she just kept on fighting, kept hitting him, kept attempting to call for help until she was able to get on her feet. And she says exhausted him, and that's what ended things. Because she continued to fight, well, he eventually gave up. And then once she had a little bit of space, once he let her go, Nishali ran to the door to escape. Now, when she got out of the gym, she called 911 immediately and tells us that deputies were quick to arrive on scene, but Thomas Jones had already taken off on foot. Turns out, though, he lives there. He lives in the same apartment complex. So when he came back the next day, he actually attempted an assault on another woman. According to a second affidavit, Thomas Jones knocked on the door of a different woman, forced his way into her apartment after she yelled at him to leave, and thankfully, her fiance, also home, chased him off. They called 911, and this time deputies were able to catch him. Thomas Jones admitted to deputies that he was watching the woman for several minutes while she was on her balcony, said that he wanted to try to have sex with her. That's why he went to her door. He's being charged with sexual battery, felony kidnapping, and 3 counts of burglary. He is still in jail.
I also want to give a big shout out to Miss Alma. You fought for your life. Nothing but love, honor, and respect. You are a shining example of what women like me need to be prepared for. And I pray nothing ever happens to me like this. But I promise I will be prepared because of women like you. Thank you. This is an example of me getting ready, of me being ready. I went to the Pow Pow range and got a little practice in. These green marks are what I hit. So I'm in within range to hit a target on you or two. To fuck you up at least. To put you down at least. So I might not be combat ready, but I'm going to be pow pow ready. I was asked the other day, is it really necessary, Jazz, that you go to this extent and this extreme? Let me tell you that the national, I think, stat for black women being unalive is every 5.5 hours. So I think it's more than necessary that I be prepared for me and Chasing Cruz. But as always, guys, you're going to have to get down in the comments and let me know what you think about this story. I mean, we know that it's a good idea that we protect ourselves as women, especially in this day and age. But what are you doing to protect yourself? Are you taking classes? Are you putting extra locks on your door? Do you pay attention to your surroundings? What are you doing to protect yourself so you won't become a victim? In the meantime, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that button at the bottom of the screen for the notifications, and leave some kisses in my Cash App and my comments. And let me know what you think.